Reasons why men are still single, after the age of 30. Listen the up.
This is for the girls that are afraid to get older. I'm 46 years old.
Why a lot of men love being single. So ladies, if you're watching this, this is what you're up against and what you're competing against. 1.
Reasons why men are still single, after the age of 30. Listen the up. If he is still single after 30, there is a freaking reason. Probably not because he's just picky. For one, he wants a girlfriend. He does. He wants a girlfriend, but he does not want to put in any of the effort to do so. Or God forbid he needs to delete the roster. Number 2, which is a giant piss off, he thinks therapy is for the weak, but his communication is absolute shit. Like, sir, if anyone needs therapy, it's you. Number 3, he's chasing 22-year-olds or 20-year-olds. Or 21-year-olds. Baby girl, he is the problem. But not least, he almost dated someone amazing. Now, he either fucked it up, fucked her over, or just wasn't ready at the time, then now he's freaking scared to try with any other amazing girl. Ladies, please send this to a man if he needs to see it. And fellas, if this hurt your feelings, it was probably meant for you.
The controversial take questioned why some men remain single after 30, fueling intense debate over accountability, dating preferences, and modern relationships.
Why a lot of men love being single. So ladies, if you're watching this, this is what you're up against and what you're competing against. 1, he can enjoy all of his hobbies without being nagged or put down or his hobbies made fun of. His friends might lightly tease him, but for the most part, they're probably into the same hobbies he is, and he's gonna have so much fun with them. So if you're in a relationship with a man, make sure you show full support for his hobbies. 2, he doesn't have to worry about financially serving anybody. Unfortunately, for a lot of men, relationships are insanely expensive. There's always that joke that he went to the restaurant without his girlfriend and he only had to spend like $10. Whereas with his girlfriend, he would have spent $50. Now that's probably an exaggeration, but you get what I'm getting at. And next, they can live and decorate the way they want to. They don't feel the need to have all these weird items around the house for no apparent purpose other than to collect dust. They can have that simple, minimalist setup that looks clean and beautiful, and it's effortless to maintain.
The perspective highlighted why some men embrace single life, arguing that greater freedom, lower expenses, and fewer compromises outweigh the desire for a relationship.
How does a woman take care of a man?
What do you mean?
How should a woman take care of a man?
She shouldn't have to.
At all?
No.
Then why should a man date a woman?
What kind of question is that?
Like, what value would you provide to a man?
What? That's a crazy question.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't have to provide some value to a man.
Then what's the point of the relationship?
What value do they provide to us?
Protecting you, providing for you.
This is exactly why so many men are just done with dating. Because I have said this before and I will say it again. A man is taught his entire life how to treat a woman. But a woman is taught her entire life how to be treated by a man, not how to treat a man. Ladies, if you want the benefits of a man, you need to put forth some amount of effort. It doesn't even need to be as much effort as him. It just needs to be something, because that is what indicates to a man that you're actually interested in him. And honestly, when one person is carrying all of the load of the relationship, well, how is that fun?
The interview ignited debate over relationship expectations, with both sides offering conflicting views on reciprocity, value, and long-term commitment.
All women are 304s. Nope. There is no such thing as traditional women anymore. Wrong. Women simply aren't worth it. What does that even mean? I am so tired of all of this negativity. Are you going to insist that masculinity is about growth, suffering, and overcoming difficult things, and then just not date because it's hard? Are some of you really so pessimistic and self-hating that you will just resign yourself to never feeling love and affection? Are you really going to sit here and insist that you have all of the answers to dating, and then just refuse to pass those answers on to a woman who is ready and willing to please you? Tell me, what battle are you even fighting? You insist there's a problem, but you aren't trying to actually solve it? What is the point of all of this other than to just kick and scream? There are a lot of great women out there looking for men with your values. Go meet them, be strong in your convictions, and enjoy the life that you can create with them. Because the negativity has got to stop.
The passionate response challenged growing pessimism around dating, urging men to pursue meaningful relationships instead of giving up on finding compatible partners.
When men stop approaching you When you stop getting countless of just random DMs from men, you've made it. You've reached that girl level, the baddest of bitches. When you don't get approached by men. Yeah. When you have this intimidating aura of this woman who respects and loves herself, like this woman who, yeah, you can't play with her. Oh, I feel it from the way she speaks, how she is as a person, and yeah, that is when you know. It's honestly a really, good thing when you don't get approached. Yeah, period.
The viral perspective reframed male attention as a measure of confidence, sparking debate over whether fewer approaches reflect intimidation, changing norms, or shifting dating dynamics.
So I just received a really sweet DM from a guy who said, "You're very beautiful. I don't think you will have any trouble finding any man you want." But you know what? It's just not that easy. It's just not. Like, men don't approach me in real life. Like, I will say, I get a lot of attention on here, and I'm not asking for it. Like, that's not why I do this. But why do men approach me on the internet, but they don't approach me in real life? Maybe you guys can help me understand. I mean, what is the disconnect? And be nice, because I have feelings and they get hurt. So, tread lightly, please. But I don't know. And I will add, I have girlfriends who get approached by guys all the time. So I know women are being approached. It's just not happening for me. I don't know. Help.
The honest confession highlighted growing confusion around modern dating, questioning why online interest often fails to translate into real-world approaches.
Women create single family households. There, I said it. Y'all do. Y'all make yourselves single moms and then y'all blame everybody else for it. Because at the end of the day, if it's your body, your choice, right? Most women don't believe in that concept unless it's a nigga she really ain't fucking with like that. Yeah, she'll get rid of the baby. Or if she really is fucking with the nigga real tough and she really believe by getting rid of the baby, they might have a better chance of working out. She might do it. But 9 times out of 10, she looks at that baby as a form of setup. She getting welfare, she getting Section 8, she getting all this other stuff that she's gonna get from the benefits of the baby. And most of the time keeping a nigga around, which a lot of women don't want to admit, they just want to keep that nigga around. Then all of a sudden you keep the baby, then all of a sudden he a bum ass nigga and he this and the fifth, but he wasn't that when you was keeping the baby after he asked you not to. So you are a single mom by choice. 9 times out of 9, 10 times out of 10, you are a single mom by choice. Because if you didn't like that nigga, if you really wasn't fucking with him, that baby gonna be up there with grandma, grandpa, Aunt Jackie, Uncle Becky, whoever else, St. Jude, Jesus, whoever else is there to greet that motherfucker at the end of that surgery. Because you ain't gonna keep no baby you don't want. That's the end of it.
The controversial statement blamed relationship outcomes on personal choices, igniting fierce debate over accountability, parenthood, and modern family dynamics.
This generation of men want to be chased so bad. I'm not even a high maintenance girl. Quite the opposite. I feel like I'm very lenient. I feel like in my comments, if I talk about anything to do with men and women, men are just like they've come into the comments to beef me. And I'm like, if you want to be a princess, then just say that. I feel like men are genuinely offended by the fact that women want to be treated right. Not even, I'm not talking about any of the extras, I can only speak for myself, but just bare minimum, doing the basic shit. They will find a reason to argue with it. Or women are this, women are that. I'm not chasing no women, I'm not doing this for no... the ego is egoing. And I just don't understand it. I feel like we are all equal and all of that crap, but realistically, men and women are built differently. We're good at different things. I do not mind cooking you dinner every day, scratching your back, ironing your clothes. I'll even open the door for you in the car if that's what you want. But just do the bare minimum shit. Give us your time. Compliment us now and then. Take us out now and then. Just make effort. I don't understand.
The frustrated perspective fueled debate over modern courtship, arguing that shifting expectations have left both men and women dissatisfied with dating.
I've never really considered considered a man a pick-me boy because you should be doing things.
So men should be doing things for female validation, but females shouldn't be doing things for male validation. Here's the difference, and I'm sorry if you don't like this video. I'm sorry if this hurts somebody's feelings. Men don't do things for female validation. Men do things for access to females. Men do things so that women will spend time with them, sleep with them, and stuff like that. Men actually do things for male validation more so than female validation. And women have been brainwashed, literally brainwashed for decades to think that things that they are doing for male validation and for the male gaze, as y'all like to say it, not Y-S, but Z-E. They have been brainwashed to think that those things are for themselves. I do that because it makes me feel good. It makes you feel good because you look good to men. Push-up bras, high heels, tight pants, breast implants, all the getting rid of the lines and all the fillers. I agree. All those things can make you feel good about yourself. They can also be rooted in male validation. That's the truth. Two things can be true. I'm not saying you shouldn't do any of those. I'm not saying like blush, lipstick. I'm not saying you shouldn't do them. I'm just saying, let's be consistent. Let's be honest. Anyway, what's wrong with wanting to look good for somebody else? What's wrong with trying hard for someone else?
The commentary challenged common assumptions about validation, arguing that both men and women often seek approval in different ways within modern dating.
The delusion is real. Most modern women nowadays want premium men while offering discount value. And look, I'm all about being delusional when it comes to rewiring your brain and believing in yourself, but we can't be delusional about the reality of what we actually bring to the table. And before you roll your eyes, hear me out, girl, hear me out. I keep seeing women with lists of requirements, certain income, high looks, lifestyle, but when I look at what they're bringing to the table, there's a huge disconnect. And listen, we need to have an honest conversation about this, and unfortunately, I'm going to say what everyone is thinking, but no one wants to admit. We've been programmed by social media to think we deserve the top 1% of men, regardless of what we offer in return. I see women who are overweight, have zero emotional intelligence, bring drama everywhere they go, and have zero self-respect, but they want a man who's fit, successful, emotionally mature, and has his life together. Society has taught us that we can demand everything from men while bringing nothing valuable ourselves, but that's not how attraction or relationships work. Men, they know when they're not qualified for certain women. If a man is overweight, broke, or immature, he generally knows he needs to level up to attract quality women. But we've been conditioned to think that just existing as women means we deserve the best men, regardless of our own value or effort. The culture has made us so delusional about our own market value that we think we can get a high value man while being low value ourselves. And then when men have standards for us, like wanting us to be fit, feminine, pleasant to be around, we get offended and call it shallow or unrealistic. We hold men to standards, but get upset when they hold any to us. That's not reciprocal, that's just you being entitled. If you want a man who takes care of his body, take care of yours. If you want a man with emotional maturity, develop your own. If you want a man who's successful, bring something valuable to his life. You attract what you are, not what you want. So if you want a high quality man, become a high quality woman. Stop expecting men to meet standards you don't meet yourself. Level up or lower your expectations, but be realistic about what you qualify for.
The controversial opinion argued that successful relationships require mutual standards, sparking debate over expectations, self-improvement, and what each partner contributes.